Kit Club Design Team. Today I am making a layout with a waterfall mini album feature. So my children and I went to New York City for 2 weeks one summer. We had the best time, but I came back with hundreds of photos. So I am using a sketch and I am modifying the sketch a little. You'll see throughout the video when I point out different changes. Right now I'm picking out branding strips to use as the strips on the sketch. But the main piece that is horizontal from one side to the other, I am actually going to make a tag. I thought the luggage tag would go well with the travel theme, and it fits that area so nicely. So here I am showing you the tag, and I give you the measurements as well if you need to screenshot them. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I will pop back in just a minute. Hi friends, it's Chanel. Now we're going to make our waterfall feature that will be featured on our layout. So I have given you the pieces on the screen with their measurements so that you can screenshot that if you need to. We have a base piece, a long piece that will be the moving mechanism 8 by 1 inch. The photo mats are 4 by 4, and the photos that I'm using are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. The little black polka dot piece is the pulling mechanism. You could use a ribbon, but I chose to use just a piece of paper folded. And the white piece is often not seen in waterfall albums, but I like to use it on the back, and I'll show you that later, just to reinforce my album because it's pulled often. And even though our cardstock is very sturdy, it will give an extra support when the waterfall album is activated. So here I have decided to round the corners on 2 sides of my paper. I just think the rounded corners give it an extra detail. It's not necessary. And the base piece is not seen a lot in the album, but I did choose to use the arrow paper just because it coordinated with my travel theme. Now I have a scoring blade in my trimmer. You may not have a scoring blade. You can use a bone file, or if you have a scoring board, that works too. But right now we're going to use the base paper to make our scores in the paper. We're going to make 7, maybe 8 different scores. And we are going to start at 3 1/4 inch. So at 3.25 inch, you're going to make your first score in your base piece. We're going to slide our paper, and the next score will be 3 1/2. The next score is 3 3/4. So as you can see the pattern here, we are scoring every 1/4 of an inch. The next score is at 4 inches. We will put a score line at 4 1/4 inch. Again at 4 1/2. And the last score line will be at 4 3/4. Now when I take mine out, I like to burnish the folds, fold them and make sure that they are nice steady scores in my paper. And there you go. Okay, there you go. We have our lines scored. We've burnished the scores to reinforce them. And now we are ready to add the photo mats. So when you lay your base paper down, ready to add the mats, you want to make sure that the large rectangle is on your left. The smaller rectangle or square is on your right. So I'm showing you a variety of different glues, but I'm using the Zig pen just because it's easier for me. We are actually going to mat the first one on the second score line. So this paper, the first one, is aligned to the second score line, not the first one. And then we are going to continue gluing to add them all. Okay, we've added all the photo mats. We've added the 8x1" strip. Now, this piece on the back, when you pull it, it shows. So I like to glue down the last photo mat to this paper without getting any glue on the white. And then we are going to fold the strip around so that it holds both pieces, but you want to make sure not to get any adhesive on the back. So I'm going to put a little adhesive on the strip itself because I want my background to be able to move in and out. So I'm going to put it on the end, and then I'm going to close it to the other one without getting adhesive on the background. And this is what makes your waterfall.